Hey guys, my name is Max. I'll be doing a weekly love reading. I will start off with the singles and then we'll expand to a couple as well. But we're going to start with singles first. Hope everybody's doing well. Eight of Swords, crossed by the Lovers, Two of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Five of Pentacles, Devil, and Three of Cups. Okay. So it seems like you do have a choice with the Eight of Swords and the Lovers, well, crossed by the Lovers. But the thing is, it's not so much a choice between two people. I really don't feel like it. It's more so a choice of what to do. Should I move forward with this? Should I stay and just contemplate on you know, just kind of think about things in a way where, like, you know, if you are the type of person that typically like to test somebody, should I go through all the tests? Because I feel like there is this drive that this person has really displayed towards you, and you towards them. Frankly, they seem to be a very stable person when it comes to their life, but also emotionally, especially due to the fact that you have the King of Cups here. But it is a very explosive, right? This is something that it's not necessarily easy to handle, but not in a bad way. It's really good, but you know, at the same time, you're really trying to temper yourself. You know, you're trying to understand it logically, right? Does it make sense logically? And as a result, you are kind of drawing the line, not really drawing the line in the sand, but more so putting your walls up. Not that you want to put your walls up, but it's just a matter of being very careful, Two of Wands, with the kind of approach that you want to take into this person. You are defending what you believe, but you don't want to remain in a place where, like, there is no activity, right? You want to go, basically you want to go faster than what's going on now, because it's just something that's very it's very rare. It's unique. You're feeling extremely lucky to have found this person, Wheel of Fortune. But just like you have found them, you know, there is that fear, that danger of, you know, what if it's just a start, and then, you know, suddenly it's not something that will pick up as a result. You know, it's not something that will move forward. Well, they're kind of here in the Five of Pentacles. So you are putting your boundaries up, your walls up, but they're feeling kind of more so that you're not really making an effort. Not that you're not there, but you're just not making as much effort as you should, that you can, rather. And you know, the thing is, it's not that they're the only ones that feel that way. You actually feel that way too. You know, maybe they do have their walls up and they're not really, you know, they're playing to your game basically. They're giving you the same energy that you're giving them. But it's really based upon that fear of, like, you know, is this something toxic? Is this something that will, you know, is it too much? Right? Because there is this pretty big attachment when it comes to both of you. And it really started hot and heavy. And the thing is, you know, you don't want to succumb to that kind of toxicity. You don't want to have an overindulgence of it, and then, you know, moving forward, just have it not be something that's long lasting. You are attached to one another in a way, but you're also fearful of that. I think it's more about it's about building slowly, right? You do have in your near future Queen of Pentacles, which I do think that this is something that you will nurture, but also that you will be able to start making a lot more effort towards, because this is, you can see a future with this. You're very optimistic when it comes to this, and when you're this optimistic, you don't have a problem building, but you know, it started really it has been very impactful to you so far. Now your outcome is the Three of Cups. I do feel like you know, if you started dating this person, or if you have been dating, you will continue to date them. You will continue to share in the harmony, and you will have you will start to communicate feelings also, but to a point where, like, it's very controlled. It's very, you know, it's not overindulging, indulgent. It's not too much. Let's go ahead and clarify a few things here. Let's clarify your near future with this Queen of Pentacles. The Sun. It looks super positive. Super positive. You're gonna actually, you know, you're fearful of attaching, but you're actually going to feel very free, very happy. I mean, think about it. You have the Wheel of Fortune as your how you view yourself. You seem, you know, things are just changing in such a drastic way, but to the positive. And then you come out with the Sun on your near future. That's so sick. Let's check this Devil. Queen of Swords. So you know, yeah, because you don't. It's either two things. It's either the fact that you are fearful of them cutting you after you have been attached so hardcore to this person, or, you know, you ending up cutting them out because you see it as too much already. You know, you're getting too attached to it, and they're getting too attached to it, whatever the case might be. You don't want that to happen because you are very happy with this individual. Let's check them. What's their intentions? The World. Wow. This person wants to complete the cycle with you. They want to, and I feel more so tying the knot, which basically means, you know, getting married to you. they have come a long way, and they see you as the basically end game. You know, they want to build with you. They want to communicate how they want to build their life with you. So I mean, they, you know, it looks very positive. Like, they see you in a very positive light also. But I think that both sides have this sort of hesitation that, you know, they just don't want to fall into the same toxic situations that they have been before, and so they're being very careful when it comes to this approach to towards one another. But I mean, there is a huge willingness from both sides to get this thing going and to continue moving down towards that, because you want to build with them, they want to build with you. I mean, you both make each other very happy. Let's make these the advice. Strength and Four of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is really the, you know, kind of holding back on sabotaging this connection just because you want to be safe. You know, sometimes taking a chance on somebody, it can be either very negative or very positive. I do feel like this is a very positive situation here, and it's actually going to put you in a place that you feel very stable, very positive within yourself. If you don't hold back, you don't have to hold back in order to feel stable. You're actually going to feel a lot more stable if you do move forward with this than holding back, you know, with that false sense of security. And honestly, the Four of Pentacles is right under the sun, which you're gonna feel secure within the connection, within the relationship, within yourself, and be free also. So I don't see, as far as right now, I don't see anything negative when it comes to this. Okay. Now, if I was to look at this from a couple perspective, I would say that, you know, if you are dealing with somebody already, you're in a committed relationship, there are certain things that this person does that you look at it in a very reckless way. So it's more so, you know, it's their way. It's always their way, and as a result, I feel kind of stuck not being able to really see. It's preventing me from really expressing myself in a way that I want to express. That's how I feel your situation is. But you do it because you know what kind of person this is, and you know, at the end of the day, you want them to be happy, you want them to be free, but it puts you in a place where, like, you know, if I'm gonna say a few things here, if I'm gonna express myself, they're not going to be very happy, and I'm going to be. I know we're gonna put ourselves in this place of being defensive. This person wasn't like this before. They were a lot more understanding of, you know, the things that you have expressed to them. But I feel like now it has changed significantly, probably because they are embarking in a new endeavor of some sort, and they do want your support, and they see you as somebody who is very you're like their good luck charm. And the thing is, they don't see themselves being able to move forward without you, and so it does become a bit codependent. It's like they don't see it. For example, if they're trying to focus on some sort of business for themselves, they don't see a way out without you. It's like they need you to move forward. But the thing is, what they need to understand is that they are good within themselves. They are able to do this themselves. They don't need you as a stepping stone to get to the point where they want to go. But you know, and also they have to realize that you have your own goals, and that you want to build something for yourself as well. You want to be able to express your creativity in a way that makes you happy as well. It's not all about them. So the challenge here really is for you to sit down with them and really discuss these things. I know they're probably very excited when it comes to this. But at the same time, they have to understand that, you know, things need to be done in a certain way, in a certain order. And there is a reason behind that, because you have to build yourself up one step at a time. You cannot use others in a way that, you know, it's not that they're taking advantage of you, but it's more so, you know, if I was by myself, I could do it. You can do it too. And it's about expressing that to them so that they can feel safe within themselves, so that they can be somewhat independent, regardless of being with you or not. I mean, just because two people are together doesn't necessarily mean they can't be independent. In fact, it's considered to be a power couple if they are able to be independent in themselves and you know, be together at the same time. And ultimately, that's something that, you know, I'd say most relationships are looking for. Nobody wants to be codependent on somebody else. And I feel like that is the case here. And oftentimes when that happens, good partnerships tend to split just due to that fact. And it doesn't have to be that way. But you have to be also willing to express those things to them. Otherwise, they won't know, one, or they know, but they'll just be complacent, you know. And they'll just settle for, you know, they won't push themselves. If you have somebody in your life that's healthy, they're gonna push you to be the best version of yourself, and vice versa. And so this is a good opportunity for you to be able to express that to your partner, so that they can be a better version of themselves, and they can be of more value to the partnership in itself. I do see that you will be able to express these things and you know, really come together and have some sort of structure. I think that the structure is very critical when it comes to not only the structure but also the communication. Those two things are very critical to having a long-lasting relationship. In fact, let me pull one more card here, because I'm feeling Nine of Swords. So, I mean, you're definitely gonna be putting them in a. You're gonna lighten your load, because you're going to be able to express that. They might panic a little bit as a result. They might that might hit them initially in a way that, you know, it's gonna put them in a place where, like, they're gonna be really scared. But you know, when a kid is having a swimming lessons, and they go from the kiddie pool to the big pool, initially they're going to be scared of that big pool. But they're going in the big pool because they are ready. They're ready to swim by themselves. And eventually, over time, they will. And they'll be very good at it too. But if you keep them in the kiddie pool, it's not going to benefit them in the long run. It's just not. So have some faith in them, but also challenge them as well. Not in a negative way, but in a supportive way. Okay? This is what I have, guys, for your weekly love reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I will be putting these weekly readings out every week. So I hope to see you soon.